Back to yesterday's topic. No one remember. What did we discuss? We did not discuss Google Ads. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yesterday, yes, we were learning or understanding uh, at a very top level what a performance marketing is, how that performance marketing industry is, correct, and what kind of salaries people will get paid, right? So after that we started learning maybe marketing. So performance marketing top level brief, correct? This is what we understood. So I want to put it here so that I can share this presentation for all of your reference on the go later. Yeah, performance marketing top level brief, right? Job opportunities based on experience level, fresher, there could be fresher, experience, salary slabs, types of companies hiring. Then what else did we discuss? Freelancing opportunities. We did not go in depth with regard to freelancing, just what is needed to for a freelancer. Freelancing career, we discussed that well, right? Okay. So, and we also discussed some definitions like marketing, correct? Sales, digital marketing, right? Everyone? And then we discussed internet, right? What else? I would like to hear from all of you. What else? Server, internet server, then search engines. Huh? Yes, search engines. I'll come there. I'll come there. Search engines, definition of search engines, correct? Browsers, we did not discuss. Can anybody here tell me what is a browser? Don't give me the names of the browsers. Define or explain me what a browser is. Computer and internet. Correct. So you are reading the notes or you remember the class part. Okay. So browsers. So we have discussed. So everybody, you all understand what a browser is, right? Right. So examples. So browser is an application or a software or a tool you call by any name which establishes a communication between the computer and the internet. Right. It is helping you to browse the internet. On your mobile phone you don't need a browser. This functionality what a browser has will be inbuilt on the apps. That's why you don't need a browser on your mobile phones if it is a in-app browsing or accessing the content through the app. The app already has the browsing feature or functionality inbuilt. Clear? Examples of these browsers include, can you all name few browsers? Yes, Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, right? Huh? Internet Explorer. Of all this, the most popular is Google Chrome, and the second most popular is Firefox, and third most popular is Safari. Yeah. And search engines. What are search engines? You are naming the search engines, but how do you define search engines? Huh? Not types of search engine. See, search engine, what is search engine? When you think of search engine, what comes to your mind? Google, Bing and all, right? You think of Google, Bing and all. What are they? They are simply the platforms, internet platforms, which has repository of data, right? But if it has repository of data, they can be also called as directories, but they are not called as directories because they allow you to search and find anything of your choice. They are not displaying the list upfront to you. They are allowing you to search and find the content on their server. So basically, content rich, or maybe I can put it as repository of a data. So access to the repository of the data which allows you to query for anything, right? So anything that has got this functionality can be called as search engine. Big basket website, go there, there will be a search. Even that's a search engine. Amazon is a search engine, right? They all are search engines, but they are all meant for a specific purpose or reason. If you go to Instagram or maybe what is that images portal only, I'm unable to recall. Okay, so different websites could be meant for different purposes, right? Right. So the difference is some of the platforms serves content on the same, but Google search sends you the respective destination website. You search for buy shoes online, it's sending you to Mintra. When you click on it, it's sending you to Mintra or Jabong or maybe any other website. Correct? See, on your browser, by default, a search engine can be set. This is address bar of your browser, which is meant to type https colon the domain URL, but this is by default set to Google search also. You could see that here. So people get confused between browser and search engines. They call browser as a search engine as a browser, and they won't be able to differentiate, right? So now see, my browser is acting as a search engine because that's set to default. If you ask somebody to go to Google and search, they will go to Google like this. They come here and they think they have to search only here. No, you can search from your browser address bar also, but in the settings you have to change it to default Google search. Okay, so I'll just name few for your reference: Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yandex, Baidu, Go, and many more. There are few hundreds of search engines. Of all this, the Google is the most popular search engine, and then comes Bing, not that popular in India. Bing is from Microsoft. Yahoo, Yandex. Yahoo is the first search engine of all this, right? Google went to Yahoo asking Yahoo, please acquire us. Yahoo denied, ignored. Okay, and Google became super powerful in the next few years, right? Yandex and Baidu are the search engines used in China and Russia. China and Russia doesn't use Google. They don't use Facebook. They don't use Instagram. They have their own applications. They don't use LinkedIn. India is the only country that's welcoming any application from any part of the globe, right? China don't want their revenue to be going to some other company. You know, Google is earning few hundreds of crores every week, and few hundreds of crores is going outside country now. Correct? Not necessarily. Meanwhile, it's also recruiting so many people from the same country, right? So it's not really going out. Okay, fine. So then we understood or learned search engines functionality. Correct? See, first 2-3 classes will go slow because I want to make sure that you all are understanding and has thorough understanding of all the topics we discuss, right? So can somebody explain to me like how search engines function? Yesterday we have discussed this already. How does the search engines work? How do the search engines work? How does search engines work? Maybe I can call this as internet server. Internet server. Are you all following it? And this is Google server. And this is Google front end. Correct? Now what you see here is not really coming from somewhere that, correct? It is coming from Google server. How is it coming to Google server? Google server has sent a bot, right? This is what we did yesterday. It has sent a bot to crawl the internet server, and I don't have to explain again what an internet server is, correct? And from here, it got a copy. Okay, I will write the text also for your reference. This is bot. What is this? This is bot, correct? And what is this? And what is this coming back to the internet server? Anybody? So Google has sent a bot to internet server. What is bot doing here? So bot, see internet server, every website is posted on internet, correct? And now a bot or an human being can visit the websites and learn from it, correct? But bot reads and takes. Read, I will call it as reads is crawls. Don't use read word. Crawls and takes a crawls and takes a snapshot. Snapshot of it, and bot reads or crawls and takes a snapshot of it and sends to Google server. Okay. Now here what happens here? The snapshots, indexed files, okay, are organized properly like the books arranged in library, or some structure, right? So that the query, so that the correct information has to be sent to the front end or browsers. Okay, clear, right? So there is an algorithm configured to the Google server, and this decides the ranking of the websites. Okay, right? Now you are sending a front end. From the front end you are sending a request, correct? Right? A query goes from front end, and now that will be brought back, and you will see Google search results, right? So public searches or sends queries. See guys, everybody following, right? Google server. In case of any questions, please ask me. Google server or database. Public searches or sends queries to the Google server or database. The server processes and sends the data to the front end as per the algorithms criteria, check and priority. Okay, clear? This is how search engines function, right? Now, what did we understand next? We understood search engines are functioning this way, and how are websites placing a specific, how is a specific website ranking in the top. Correct. This is what we learned. Can anybody tell me how is a specific website? Uh, Not the SEO class attended students, other students. So how is a specific website ranking in the top? Buy shoes online, and Myntra is ranking in the top. Why is that happening? Why is Myntra ranking in the top? Everybody? No, you don't remember? Nobody? Huh? Huh? Which are they? Structured content. No. So up to here you all understood, right? Internet server, Google front end. Right? Up to here, even maybe small kids also will understand. Correct? Now question is, maybe I'll put the screenshot here. Okay, yesterday's our query was buy shoes online. Buy shoes online. So if you look at this, Myntra, Jabong, Myntra, right? It's ranking in the first position. Let me take a screenshot. Buy shoes online, or let me minimize this. How many websites are ranking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let 5 is enough. Okay. Right. How and why Myntra is ranking in the top? How and why Myntra is ranking in the first position? Right, this is what we discussed yesterday, and if you're forgetting this, it becomes difficult to understand the next set of topics. So yesterday you all gave different reasons: SEO, keyword, content, structuring. No, right? Why is Myntra ranking in the top position? Simply because in the first position, because Myntra is meeting the three search parameters or criterias, right? Which are they? Crawl frequency, CTR, and engagement. Clear? Crawl frequency makes the website closer to the first page or at the bottom of the first page. CTR moves your website to the top, but this alone doesn't assure you the stability or keeps in the top, right? What is next? What is engagement doing? Engagement is giving stability to the keywords and retains them on the higher positions, right? Any website that meets all of these three criterias and has the highest average will rank in the better positions or in the top, rank in the higher positions. Clear? Okay, so now we have to discuss how to improve the CTR, how to improve this engagement compulsorily, even if we are not discussing how to improve the crawl frequency, right? So that is what has been implemented in the paid marketing as well. So regardless of the channel, whether it is organic or Google paid, these two, not only Google, even Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, any platform you take, CTR and engagement play a crucial role in deciding the performance of your content or ads. Clear? Right? So now how do we, up to here it's clear, right? You all know what is scroll frequency, and maybe I will put the definitions. I'll not write it here now. Scroll frequency, CTR, engagement. Okay? Scroll frequency, CTR and engagement. You all know what are they, right? Scroll frequency has, maybe I'll put it this way, crawl stats okay, will not get much deeper into the crawl part, right? So what is the CTR? CTR is measure of the ratio of the number of people clicking on your ad result against the number of total number of impressions people seen. Okay, and one more important point around this impressions. Remember, impressions are not really based on the people seeing them. Algorithm automatically assigns. Google knows how many people are typing buy shoes online today. If you come to my home and if you break the glass, will I not know? If you come to my home and if you get into the bedroom, will I not know? If you come to my home and if you get into the kitchen, will I not know? If you are sitting in your, if you are in your home and if I am in my home, I will never know what you are doing inside your home. Correct? But when we are using Google, Google knows what we are doing there. So Google knows buy shoes online has been searched by 1 lakh people. So based on this, what Google does is Google assigns impressions. If your website is ranking in the first 5 positions, even if somebody is closing eyes, even if a blind is giving a voice command, Google counts it as impressions. Clear? It's not really, if you might search buy shoes online, before the page loads, you will close your eyes. Should the impression be 0? Correct? It's not correct, right? So Google starts assigning impressions. It has an algorithm. If you are ranking in the first 5 positions, maybe you are eligible for all 100% impressions. If you're ranking in the second 5 positions, maybe you might be getting 80% impressions. If you're ranking in the second page, you might get 60% impressions. You're ranking in the third page, you might get 50% impressions. Do you think people will go to third page and check? No, right? But look at this. There's so many keywords which will be ranking in some of the other positions. See, I'll show you the keywords which are ranking in third page, fourth page, fifth page, and they will also have impressions. I'll show it to you. Wait. So now this is 23.7 and it has 172 impressions. Do you think people will go to third page now? 23.7 is third page and 172 impressions. 52.5 is sixth page and it has got 83 impressions. People ideally, do you think so many people, 1 or 2 is fine, and 83 people have gone there and have seen the results, 52.5 position, right? Are you all understanding, guys? This is Google Search Console, nothing to do with performance marketing or ads, but these metrics terminologies all will remain same, right? 25.2, 15 impressions. See, this is on 5th page, only 3 impressions. The moment it improved its position from 48.7 to 25.2, you have got 15 impressions. Just with improvement in some position, but really, but see, this is another scenario as well. People would set the results to 100 results page. Google search results page can be set results, 50 results. In those scenarios, regardless of that, you might be still getting some impressions. Okay, right? You can go to the settings and you can change your settings. have clicked on advanced search, but not really setting the results. All results. I don't know if. Yeah, that's what even I'm wondering. Yeah. Okay, but you all understood, right? Explore this tool section. Okay. Yeah. So it's clear, right? CTR engagement is the measure of the amount of time spent or pages or screens explored, and the final goal or objective fulfillment of the end user. Higher the time spent, higher the engagement. Okay, correct. So we have missed out on one more new thing. Google's main objectives. What are they? I took some examples and explained to you all. Everybody, are you all following it? Do you all remember what are the Google's main objectives? Relevancy, up to date information, and what is the third one? Fulfilling final goals. Sorry? Fulfilling end users objective or goals. Okay, fulfilling the end users objectives or goals. These are the three most important primary objectives for Google. Correct? Relevancy, serve. Okay. Example, I'll just take examples. So easy to understand. So just straight away examples. You are searching for oranges and Google showing lemons is irrelevant. Correct? Up to date information. I gave you one example. Anybody remembers online joinees? Okay. I'll not take such a weird example. Okay. Example, asking who is Prime Minister of India, and Google shows results of Prime Minister few decades back. Okay. And if it is showing Prime Minister of Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, China, Burma, Indonesia, then it becomes irrelevant, not up to date. Okay. Correct, Prime Ministers. Okay, fulfilling the end user's goal or objective, right? So end user's goal is to buy nice pair of shoes under his or her budget, right? Not buying and exiting the website can be considered to be as not fulfilling the objective of the end user. Clear, guys, everyone? Yes. I'll save this. Maybe Yesterday I deleted it. So better I'll save it today. Again, I might delete this also. Yeah. Okay. Objectives are clear. How is the specific website ranking in the top is also clear. Correct. And you all know the definitions of crawl stats. Crawling is nothing but reading. How many times? See, crawl frequency is the measure of the frequency of bot visiting your website. Bot is visiting your website 10 times, the crawl frequency is measured as 10. Right? Crawl rate is during its every visit, how many pages a bot is crawling is measured as crawl rate, run rate, strike rate during that particular time. Right? That is crawl rate. So you are having food 3 times a day, that is eating frequency. You are having food 3 times a day, that is eating frequency. Somebody eats 10 times a day, that is 10. Eating frequency is 10. Okay. And eating rate is during your every lunchtime, morning for breakfast, how many chapatis or idlis or dosas you eat is eating rate. The number of idlis that you eat during your every time is eating rate. Right? Crawl frequency is how many times your website is being visited by the measure of number of times bot visiting your website is crawl frequency. And now crawl rate is during its every visit, how many pages is it crawling? Every time you open the book, do you read same number of pages? Today you will read some 5 pages. You will think, okay, let me have my dinner and read up to 1 o'clock. And after dinner, you will open the book and you will read only 2 pages and you will sleep. Correct? And before getting into the exam hall, you will suddenly read 300 pages book. Like robo. You will read all hundreds of pages just 15 minutes before getting into the exam hall. Right? So you understood the meaning of crawl frequency and crawl rate. The measure of the number of times bot visiting to crawl the website is crawl frequency. Crawl rate is the measure of number of pages crawled by bot during its every visit is crawl rates. Right? You are clear now. You are happy now because I had not written the definition of crawl frequency and crawl rates. I ignored it. Okay. Okay. Anyways, you all know now. Okay. Next what do we understand is, so you all understand if you are meeting all of these criteria, you will rank on Google in the top. Otherwise, you will not. Right? So all this, meeting all this criteria for your website as search engine optimization. Right? Even see now, if you couldn't meet this criteria, then you are failing in the first round itself and you have to opt for performance marketing. Or regardless of that, there are many scenarios why you go for performance marketing. I'll get those objectives or goals for you here. Okay. Here you all understood how search engines function, right? So this understanding is super important. Now we will understand that how do we use that knowledge when we launch the campaigns. CTR and engagement. Okay. Now the SEO success, or I'll call it as takeaway. Okay. The SEO success or the paid marketing success largely depends on, I'll write just SEO success first. The SEO success largely depends on these 3 metrics. Okay. Even if you if you cannot achieve any of these metrics, or maybe instead of achieve, if your score, if your average score across this matrix is low, then you cannot make it to the top on Google, right? The solution is, right? So this is the scenario. That's when businesses will start opting for Google Ads, right? Now people go, right, they cannot clear the government exams, they will go bribe, right? They'll start bribing every single wherever it's possible, and they will take the job, right? Same way now business owners will go to Google and tell, boss, I'll give you some money, you take me to the position, right? But that's not the only objective, right? Anyways, I will write that point. If you couldn't achieve the progress, or maybe if your business needs leads on a high, on an immediate basis, then the performance marketing is the solution, right? How do you bribe to Google? Will you go and directly give in front of CC camera the money to everyone? You have a mechanism, right? So if you are bribing someone for to get something, you will not go directly and stylely. You will with some style. You will not give that money to them, right? In front of CCTVs and all. You have some mechanism, right? What is that mechanism? What do you do? Not Google Ads, boss. You speak. You tell me about the offline scenario which I am asking. Huh? That is a proof. Again, you will be in very big danger. Red-handedly caught. So she is telling that she will text message. She will send text message that I will give you money, bribe you. See, in all the scenarios, there will be middleman. There will be one middleman. Okay, there will be one middleman. He will be communicating both, right? So same way here, there is one middleman called Google AdWords. Google AdWords. Any platform it be, see, I am using very harsh language, middleman, broker, agent, bribing, just to make sure that we all remember better, right? But eventually we will soften the language, right? But for your easier understanding. So now Google AdWords comes into the picture. Google AdWords, yeah. You can re-attempt your exam once again, and you can do it in a organic method. Without bribing, you can take up the exam. If you have failed in the exam, you can go and attend the exam. See, Google Search Console is a tool or an application that's helping you to communicate the legal issues. See, even this is legal. Just see Google. If you are doing SEO, and see Google Search Console is also a platform or a tool or an application that is establishing connection between website owner and Google bot. Here it is not Google bot. Here it is not Google bot. Here it is not website owner. Maybe the website owner or performance marketer, anybody. It's not Google bot now. Straight away, it's a mechanism where you want to you want to participate in the auction. You are going to pay higher, and Google is going to prioritize you. You all know, right? Auction. Banks come and put your property on auction. They will say 1 crore property worth. People like you come and sit, they will say 1 crore 10 lakhs. Somebody will say 1 crore 20 lakhs. So it is all handled by this Google AdWords application. Not only that, few hundreds, thousands of things will be handled by this Google Ads platform. Right? See, if you are doing SEO, if you have to understand, if you have to communicate to bot, you use Google Search Console. Right? If you have to, there is nothing to deal with. See, now in paid marketing, you are using paid marketing because there is nothing to do with crawl stats. You cannot achieve this. You cannot progress. Right? Basically, you are not in a position to rank in the top. That's when you pick the method of showing up your website in a different way. That is Google Ads. There's no bot communication on all here. Forget about bot communication. Let's assume if bot and you are both friends, maybe you would have probably communicated, please come and crawl my website 100 times, 200 times, take it to the top. I will deal. CTR and engagement is something related to my business website, my and digital marketer. We will make sure that website is clean, very nice looking, and products are sold at only 50 rupees, where everybody are selling it at 100 rupees, so that you can improve your engagement. You understand, right? Engagement can be improved in multiple ways. We will discuss these two things. How do we improve the CTR and engagement? I want to make a in-depth discussion about CTR and engagement, right? Because these two things play a crucial role in the quality score. Not only these two things, one more thing, that is CPC, cost per click. CPC is cost per click. So the CPC, CTR, and engagement assigns a quality score. CPC and PPC are same, right? Pay per click and CPC is cost per click. Okay, same. CPC is cost per click, is the amount paid per click to Google. Okay. Pay per click is a terminology referred for performance marketing or Google paid marketing. But the right language is CPC, cost per click. Okay. We will discuss this in depth. How do we and all? But after discussing, after understanding a couple of things, if your business needs leads or sales on an immediate basis, then the performance marketing is the solution, right? It's not the only solution. We have multiple other solutions. Maybe I will not here. Okay. So why again now this has to be? I will write both advantages. Okay, this is PDF. Yeah. So these are the purposes. Place the website on top of Google through paid marketing. Tap in the user searches, clicks on the ads on Google and drive leads or sales. See, now what happens is Google has built a competition intentionally. See, if you look at the very old Google interface, I will take a different keywords for your better understanding. So Google used to show only two paid ads in the past, and to the right side, I don't know anybody if anybody remembers these things. See, Google used to show ads to the right side, and only one ad to the top and few ads in the bottom, right? So Google eventually in course of time removed that and introduced more ads, so that people will click on ads and Google will make more money. If it is to the right side, people are not clicking on ad. So one thing is, when it is showing only ads, there is no chance of people clicking. The chances of people clicking on organic result will come down. It is intentionally creating a necessity for every business to participate in Google Ads. Understood? See, you are going somewhere. If it is all for free, everybody will go. They will create a, see, if it is paid, you might drop off going. Creating necessity is super important. They are not at all giving a slot for organic result. You will, government would give probably the quotas, right? Quota for women, quota for men, that they physically handicapped. If it is eliminated, even those people will start competing in the paid segment. It's better for them who is making revenue or money. So here, to keep it simple, Google has forcefully created a, see, if it was only one result, let's assume knowledge that this is the only result showing, ad result showing. Now this would have been the immediate results. This would have been the second immediate, third immediate, fourth immediate. Now second immediate is this, fourth immediate is this, fifth immediate is this, and now this has become the sixth position. When it is in sixth position, it loses a significant amount of business. though ranking in the first position on Google, it's losing lots of business. And Google has forcefully created a scenario for everyone to participate on Google by introducing 4 search results here. Clear? So now if you are not there here, straight away you might lose up to 50% of the business. Right? You are selling water bottles, somebody next to you also selling water bottles, right? And every day each has potential to sell 100 bottles if they both are opening at the same time, the what do you call shop. If that guy is coming and opening in the evening, how many can he sell? Basically he is coming out of the competition or giving up his market to his neighbor shopper, correct? Every day market is 200 bottles can be sold. This guy was selling 100 and that guy was selling 100. Now he has kept it closed up to evening. When he opened in the evening, he sold only 20 bottles. So 80% of his market or earning, he has left it to somebody else. So this indicates if you are not making your presence on Google Ads, you are losing a significant amount of market. So one is it's a necessity. One is a necessity. Objectives of running Google ad campaigns. I'll put it in a new slide. Right? Objectives of performance marketing. One is necessity. You might need leads or sales on a immediate basis to support your system or take care of various kinds of expenses. Even if not expenses, at least they have to get work for the sales team, right? Various kinds of expenses or operations, correct? Second one is lost opportunity, or instead of lost opportunity, what would be the better word? We'll put lost opportunity. Not being available. See, this will be the most you may have to explain this to the business owners. Many times they may not understand this. I'm ranking in the top, why should I run ads? No, I will never run the ads. See, it's all about being on Google in the top. Whether you've done it through paid or organic is only known to you. But for Google, for public, it's known. Public, it's who is in the top. If you are in the top, you will get the business. Otherwise, you will not get the business. Correct, guys? Everybody? Not being available on Google paid slots can be a lost opportunity of 60 to 70 percentage. Okay, got it? Necessity, lost opportunity. And now there are a few more things like being available on Google gives you the brand identity, right? A couple of things I'll walk you through them. Generate leads or sales at the lowest possible tap in searches. Okay. Advantages. Necessity, lost opportunity. Let this be now for now. Advantages. So leave impact the public about your people should know that you exist in the market, otherwise people will not prefer to buy it from you. The moment somebody starts praising a product or a brand, everybody will start buying it. Until then nobody cares, correct? However good it is, correct? Leave an impact in the public about your product or service, correct? Advantages. What are the advantages of running ads?
Taking our perception to the people.
Immediate sales or leads, right? advantages. You will, uh, what is the other advantage? Improved with branding, improved conversion rates, more customer acquisition. Many businesses see this all are very much. I'll just copy paste this. Okay. Many businesses to survive in the initial phase opt for search pay per click, right? Business, it's difficult to survive, right? How will you, what is the source of leads for you? See, SEO takes so many days, you'll have to wait till then, correct? More customer acquisition, that's your primary goal for as a business. SEM drives lots of visitors to your website from day one and brings sales or leads of high quality. Okay. Outstanding visibility, gets better insights on the market and helps for data driven approaches or decisions. So one simple example, so you have a product and you're getting very good sales in Indian markets. Now to sell that product you need to put an infrastructure, you have to invest in infrastructure, people, there's so much, right? But there is a risk. You can do that in Australia or in Indonesia or maybe some other country, but there is a significant amount of risk involved. You might do all of this, but then you will realize it's not working in that market. Then you might realize people are not searching at all for that product in that market. Correct? So Google Ads allows you to target any country. You can sit in India and run ads to people sitting in USA or any part of the globe, any pin code, any gender, any device. You can show ads to people only who are using mobile phones. You can show ads to people only who are using a specific type of internet or mobile phone. Age, gender, age, you can show ads only to people whose age is 20 to 25 or maybe any age of your choice. You will have a detailed targeting, right? Are you all getting it, guys? Everyone? Online joinees?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you all understood the advantages. The purpose is simple, necessity. You need it, otherwise you will die. If you're not there, see now here I have to explain this in a better way. Lost opportunity. People might think whatever I'm getting, it's fine. See, especially this is applicable to companies who are looking for a big growth aggressively. This is the this is the reason why so many companies spend so much on marketing activities. You know, Zomato will give first order for free, and Dola will give first booking for free, coupons, offers, discount, that, this. Whatever they all do is, for them it's not about profit. Do you all know that Zomato had losses of 11,000 crores a year, 9,000 crores a year? Can you think of that number? 11,000 crores of money is given to public just like that. Blinkit, do you think it's in profits? See, their main goal, all of the businesses' main goal is they work on few metrics, like how many customers are they acquiring. In B2C, in B2C and if in FMCG, they look for lifetime value. They don't mind even if they are investing 100 crores now and making only 10 crores. They will think of, okay, from this customers, how many years I'm going to get money and how much money am I going to get. Lifetime revenue from each customer, right? So in those industries, so now the another scenario, it's not even about that. For the founders, what their strategies, they will have the exit strategies. What they will do, for everybody there will be different set of metrics, key metrics to understand if they are really growing or to be valued, right? So for example, if a company is making 1 million transactions, they are killing a significant amount of market for other players, right? The other players has fear. What see, killing market for others is a growth for this person, right? If that is counted as a growth, they will continue to expand or continue to do it that way. See, their main goal is to want to create a fear in other people, and they have to come and acquire them. Now, Blinkit has come into the market. Blinkit will get acquired by someone. Maybe Amazon might acquire, Big Basket might acquire, maybe somebody might acquire them with the fear that they might lose their complete business to them. If somebody is opening a shop next to you, your business anyways will go now, correct? What will they do? They will just make them close, right? And here it's a sweet word, acquisition. Okay, now their main goal is to project it that way. They might have invested 100 crores and they will sell it at 1000 crores now. 100 crores investment, 100 crores loss. They're perfectly fine. They'll continue to make another 100 crores loss, and they will obviously, they know that by the time they reach 100, 200 crores loss, there will be somebody coming and buying it at 1000 crores. Then okay, let them. It's a risk again. 100 crores is going away. 200 crores is also going away, right? And they can continue to do like that only to a certain extent, right? That's the problem with Byju's now. They went beyond that level. They were supposed to spend only, let's say, up to 500 crores with a valuation of 1000 crores. They know that they will be still valued at 1000 crores with 500 crores loss. But what these people do, they went and spent 1500 crores, and now their value is maybe 100 crores. I'm just taking an example. It's lost right now. Who will come and buy them at 2000 crores? If they are spending 1500 crores, they should be at least bought at 2000 crores, correct? Right? See, now when companies, they cannot keep waiting, my SEO will work, that will do, this will happen, nothing as such. They'll be aggressively bidding on Google Ads. They want more and more people to be coming to their business. They don't mind it. See, to sell some. See, can you think of it? Sometimes just to buy as simple as school kids, primary school kids pencil box, which cost only 30 rupees, they will deliver it to your home.
Yeah, sir.
You are thinking, okay, 30 rupees pencil box, you paid 40 rupees, 10 rupees, maybe the shipping or maybe first order free, let's assume. What will they get now? They don't think it that way. See, for them, 30 rupees box has been sold with 20 rupees minus 20 rupees. There's their actual expense for delivery. But for your second order, they might be charging 40 rupees. Or let's assume they are not charging. So total investment for them is now 20 rupees. 30 rupees anyways product you have paid. 20 rupees is the shipping cost. Maybe another 40 rupees. Let's say 60 rupees is the last to them. To acquire one customer, they spend 200 or 300 also. To acquire the customer from Google Ads or maybe from other sources, even if they are hiring some person and telling get registered people, this person will ask pay me 1000 rupees or 5000 rupees every day. So when they calculate how many people are there, that's called as cost per acquisition. To acquire one person, to cost per acquisition, to get one person to download Zomato app, just to get the Zomato app installed on their mobile phones, they must be spending 100 rupees. Why to spend 100 rupees to go on Google Ads? Let me do one thing. I will give 100 rupees off first. I will spend 10 rupees to promote this to everybody, or 5 rupees to promote, not 10 rupees or 5 rupees. If it is individual people, it might cost less than 1 rupee. I'll spend another 1 rupee and give 100 rupees off to the first customer, or maybe 50 rupees off. Still, I'm saying 50 rupees. Okay. So, especially when they are aggressively looking for growth, all this happens. They don't mind or care. Okay. But you understood at least you understood at the top level how things work, right? Advantages include conversion rate, many business initial. It's not just survival, acquisition, aggressive acquisition, valuation will go up. More customer acquisition brings in more growth rate and more valuation. Clear? They are growing by 40% year on year, 400%, 300%. Blinkit came in the COVID time, and it has become a very big competition for Big Basket. Big Basket would have probably died if Big Basket has not introduced 10 minutes delivery. They had 7 minutes delivery, and Big Basket understood they cannot really do a delivery in 10 minutes. Somehow they struggled. Instead of losing 10,000 crores, let me invest 1,000 crores and set up the facility to deliver in 10 minutes.
Now they are delivering iPhone 16 Pro in 10 minutes.
Big basket. Zepto, Blinkit. Zepto came with that concept first actually. Blinkit 3 minutes, right? Zepto 7 minutes. Somebody, I don't know.
Blinkit was
Blinkit will charge so
Grofers.
much delivery charges compared with Zepto.
After changing their name of brand, Grofers was there for Blinkit. Then they came to
Yes, yes, yes. They were the same people, founding team. Okay. So, yeah. You all understood how why paid marketing is important now, correct? I'll see if there is anything else spoken in the paid marketing here. We discuss all of this display now. Okay, but anyways, I'll get started with. Okay, what all is now? What is paid marketing? Or this has to be first slide. I'll move it. Performance marketing, right? See, paying uh, the respective platform fee or charges based on your based on the campaign goals or objectives and promoting your your business to the targeted markets is paid marketing. So what are you doing? Paying to the respective platforms, respective paying the respective platform fee or the charges based on the campaign goals or objectives and promoting your business to the target markets is paid marketing. Okay. In various formats, to the targeted markets is you will put it as a text ad, you will be putting it as an image ad, you will run a video ad on YouTube, you can run ads anywhere, correct, on the internet, you can run ads on TikTok, on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, anywhere you want, correct, right? Basically paying to the platforms, paying to any platform, any internet portal or platform, or paying to any platform on the internet, on the internet and building visibility for your products or services or content or person with a predefined goal or objectives is a objectives and measuring the outcomes, measuring the outcomes or returns for the every penny you spend is a performance marketing. Okay, so in performance marketing you will be learning, or maybe yeah, I have to put it in different way, to run ads, or maybe you will be using various, or you will be using the platforms or softwares to handle, or maybe to run the paid campaigns. Okay, performance marketing is all about learning usage of these platforms, right? Usage of these platforms and marketing the products or service or content, or it can be anything. Okay. Any questions, guys? Okay, I will name few platforms. Okay. So maybe where do I put platform names? Uh, Top platforms: Google Ads, Bing Ads, Facebook, Meta, Facebook Meta, LinkedIn, or maybe this is, yeah, I have to call Microsoft Ad Manager or LinkedIn. LinkedIn. LinkedIn has been acquired by Microsoft, so it has become Microsoft Ad Manager. LinkedIn Ad Manager, yeah, YouTube. Everything. Google Ads covers Google search, Google search uh, on Google, or maybe this covers Google Ads, Google search partners, Google search networks, display network. So Google search partners will cover Google, YouTube, uh, Play Store, and many more. Right? You can run ads on Play Store, YouTube, Google. These are Google. One more thing I forgot. Google Maps, and there are many other Google products which we don't know also. Google Display Network. I'll put it as Google Search Network, Google Search Partners, Google Search. See, Google Search Network could compromise anybody embedding the search on Google Search on their websites, right? Or any other platform that works with Google. Display Network, any website on the internet can register for AdSense and become part of Google Display Network. Okay, so conraddigital.com can register on Google AdSense. It's nothing but we are communicating or telling to Google through a platform or a tool called AdSense. Boss, you can use my website and show ads of anybody you want and charge them, and you take your commission. So, for example, Canra Digital might show ad of Flipkart to you, and if you click on Flipkart ad, which is shown on Canra Digital, Google is to charge you ₹1. Charge Flipkart ₹1, and from this ₹1, Google will have a commission of 20 paisa or 40 paisa, and remaining all will be sent to Canra Digital. This is Google AdSense. So this way people make lakhs together. I know people who are making crores from Google AdSense. Okay, maybe we'll discuss that in depth, Google AdSense, how it works. Okay, once we discuss important other things on Google Ads. Okay, you all understood, right? And in YouTube, it's called as YouTube monetization, Facebook monetization, LinkedIn monetization, right? Here it is. Yes. Not only through ads. Google is charging you for their cloud. Google is charging you for your storage you use for Gmail, right? They give you to 5 GB, 10 to 25 GB, 30 GB, 25 GB, I guess. 15, 50, 1 5. Yes, I'm using a paid plan. That's why I'm using 200 GB or something. So now Google will charge. See, Google, if it is, see, you go to a sweet shop. That sweet shop owner will give you a sample. Sir, take it and taste it. Why will he give you? He wants you to taste it, and now there's so many getting attached. Just because you have tasted, though it is not good, sometimes you will get into a situation where you will forcefully buy it. He is not forcing you, but scenario is forcing you. But here, Google understands all this. Google has given a sample to you. You are using it. You are getting comfortable with it. Correct? You are addicted to it, and you cannot skip or go away from it. See, now think of Amazon Prime, Netflix, everything are given free for first 1 year, and then they will ask you to pay 10,000 a year. You will make a payment. There are people who are badly addicted without it. 10,000, nothing big deal for me. People will think like that. Got it? See, Google Cloud, uh, Google Data Cloud is there. Uh, there are hundreds of services from Google. Google thousands of APIs. They are taking data, all the data from us, and they are selling. You are listing your business on Google. Google sells the data. You know that the name of API sells in the sense they don't. So now Ola wants to use. You will put destination, right, source and destination. How is Ola getting that information? Ola is using Google APIs, and Ola is paying to them. And now you think of, and they are paying in terms of requests. How many times source and destinations been put? How many requests are going to their server? Ola is using it, Uber is using it, millions. Now think of it. All these shipping services companies, they're one product. Just the source and the maps, the places, routes must be getting a very huge business. But of all of it, Google revenue comes from mainly from Google Ads, main biggest source of revenue. Yeah, Facebook, Meta ads, Bing ads, LinkedIn ads manager. You have Quora ads,
Yeah,
Quora ads, any platform. See, I can tell. I have manju.com. I will tell you pay me 20,000 rupees. I will put your banner on my website for the next 1 year. Now this has been automated by respective platforms. Now here we are directly getting in communication because we know each other. We are directly speaking. But now here, when you have to run ads on various websites, practically is it possible for you to go and speak to every website owner and ask them to show the ad? That's when the software has come. Correct. Now these platforms are all it's all handled or taken care by softwares. They will give you the options or features for you how to run ads on different platforms, where to show the ads, where not to show the ads. Complete control. You want to show ads only on Messenger on Facebook. You want to show ads only on the stories. You want to show ads only on the Instagram feed. You want to show ads only on what is that called as reels or maybe shorts. You can do that. You can pick. So complete control for you over these things is your performance marketing. You learning the complete options, and even before learning all of these platforms, you have to be a very good marketer, right? You have to be very good marketer. See, these platforms are just helping you to bring life to your ideas or concepts, right? See, but a good marketer could be as simple as you are selling something related to women and you cannot target men and expect sales to be happening, correct? That is simple marketing knowledge, sales knowledge, right? Blindly, somebody who is expert of Facebook Meta Ads Manager or maybe Google Ads blindly will now go and put the target all complete population of the Bangalore. If you ask why have you targeted Bangalore, people from Bangalore will buy. Was people from Bangalore will buy, but who will buy? Is it men or women? Okay, let's assume men and women. Everybody are your target audience. That's the kind of product. Did you really assess or analyze who are going to buy? See, you are selling a product that can be purchased only by people who are very busy or whose volatile income is very high, whose lifestyle is different. You cannot go and show ad to everybody. This is marketing. And now you have to also understand how to put it across effectively to the people. Right? That is marketing. That is selling, grabbing the attention, right? We have to learn all of these things. That's when you will become a good digital marketer. Just learning the platforms, you might put a lot of effort, that's just 10 percentage. The real effort, the real contribution comes from your marketing and sales knowledge. If you're good at these things, tools are just mediums for you to bring life to your thoughts or to intelligence in bringing the sales for the business. Your intelligence cannot really play a role without this convenience. Correct? See, your intelligence cannot take you to the space. So your intelligence now will build a missile, or your intelligence will now build something else that can easily take you to the space. Otherwise, your intelligence is of no use. It can be the other way around also. Now you are being given a missile or a rocket or whatsoever is needed, but you are so dumb that you don't know how to use it. Okay. What are the other ads? And here I forgot to Google search network.
YouTube is also like, it is also paying for the who has subscribers and also.
Google, YouTube also pays. Yeah. What is your question?
Google Pay, it is also making only through ads.
Google. Yeah. Google revenue is purely based on the ads. YouTube. Yes. YouTube belongs to Google. YouTube was by somebody else and that got acquired by Google. And Google makes money in two forms. One is ask user, I don't want to see the ads. Adless content, that is one source of revenue. And if people are seeing ads and clicking on it, it charges the respective companies. If Zomato is showing ad, it charges Zomato, and this money will get distributed between the content publisher. Sorry, what is it? Publisher and advertiser. Publisher is now your channel, you are publisher. Your name, Pavitra channel, right? You are publisher, correct? Advertiser on your channel, Zomato is showing the ad. Zomato is advertiser. Now YouTube, I'll call Google now because YouTube belongs to Google. Google will charge Zomato advertiser, and it holds its commission of, let's say, 25 rupees from the 100 rupees it has charged. Remaining 75 rupees will be sent to you. Okay. So this way I know people who are making 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs from YouTube alone. Just from YouTube. Okay. See, just from YouTube, and who used to get 10,000, 15,000 salary earlier? They lost all the hopes in their life. They felt that, okay, they started doing some random things and that clicked. Many people now seriously taking that as a career. Today somebody called me, sir, I want to learn, I want to become an influencer on the internet. I want to get popular on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere. I want to learn. See, their assumption is by using hashtags they will become popular. I told it's not hashtags. So she was telling, I want to learn hashtags, I want to learn that. Man, first thing you have to understand is market. You should be able to produce the best content. Best content. See, now you are speaking about how are pens manufactured. Is it really an interesting topic for anybody? If you speak how many offers Salman Khan has and some other celebrity has, that will be a very interesting topic for people. That is the content, right? So without having right strategy on the content, you cannot really become an influencer. You have to be the best content producer. And now Facebook, Instagram, or whatsoever it is, it's just a medium or a channel to bring visibility for you. And you don't even need that. You go and murder someone and tomorrow TV will bring visibility for you. You do not necessarily murder, you do something that's really very odd. All the newspapers, news channels, everybody will cover, and with your name you open a channel and you will see millions of people following you. A lot of people are doing this stunts. And media also has become, see, media needs very good content. There is one guy in Delhi, I guess, he will be riding buffalo. I don't know how many of you have seen. Buffalo in the city. Buffalo, he will be riding it in the city. He don't use bike. Like a horse, he is using buffalo. And just see, that's the content. Just because of, see, without that, if he has struggled for years together, he would have not succeeded. Just because he bought buffalo, he has taken care of that buffalo for when it is small calf. And it's so connected to him He jumps on it and he takes ride on it across the city. After coming back, he feeds so much to it. Apples, that is a very good food. Even most of us may not be eating that kind of food has been fed to it. And because of that unique concept, he got millions of followers, very good traction. Newspapers, news channels are covering. Even news channels want new good content, right? They will make story of it. He does something there for 1 minute, and these people will make 1 hour story on top of it. That's content for them also, right? So if you are very good with content creation, you will be, that's marketing knowledge. That's marketing knowledge. Now, did he learn Facebook? Did he learn Instagram? He don't have to. He will simply post it. He will simply upload it to YouTube, and he will get very good traction. There are so many people who has nothing to do. Their work is to simply keep scrolling the Instagram videos, reels, everything, and they will like. Most of us are not putting our time in right use. All of us something. Why can't we become the content creators? Why can't we develop something? So however worse it is, bad it is, you don't worry about it. Start producing something best that you can do. And now you see, I'll tell you, if you start making something like that, upload, and the moment you get the traction, you will fall in love with the metrics. How many people are seeing it, how many people have shared it, how many people have liked it. It's not like how you see. For content publishers, there's a different dashboard, and you will see with percentage in green color, in red color, like your stock market stats, and you will fall in love with it. You cannot really go away from it. Okay. Anyways, any questions, guys? Google shopping ads here covers Google shopping. Here, this search networks I told you, right? Some of this. Okay, there are a lot of other things. We will discuss them in the upcoming classes. Okay. So, can we wind it up for today? Anybody has questions? No questions?